think that by really standing more alongside and saying, this is about the patient, this isn't about you, or this isn't about me. I do think in a technical professionalism it's in the Parsons tradition, right, of focusing on autonomy, who gets to control the body of science and what kind of criteria you have for the science, and who gets in and who gets kicked out of the profession, lacks the moral sources for focusing on the patient, because we get focused on our own character, and sometimes that's a small a small entity, and it's a kind of incurvature that creates moralism. And I'm going to stop with this. I love Knud Løgstrup, a Danish philosopher, who talks about the problem of moralism and sentimentalism. Both are bad. Moralism is when you get so tied up and turned in on your own perfection of character that you lose sight of what your goals are, what your intents and aims are. And I think that really troubles. How many times in the formation of a professional do we have to stop? Wait a minute, this is not about you. This is about the patient. And that's a critical juncture in formation. It's really come to, in practice, put the patient first. And I think if both professions do a better job in our professional education of pointing that out, rather than defending autonomy and defending power, having our way with the patient, will improve the practice.
What about the ethics and practicalities of collaboration in light of civic responsibility?
I have all the answers to that, right?
That must mean it's a good question.
Yeah, it is a great question. We're still working on that. But I do think it really helps if we are taught maxims early on, and also engage in consciousness raising about when it deteriorates into a power struggle.